All right, I'm going to take you to what was the original sort of concrete slab, the cableway that goes down to the gold mine. The entrance is at the bottom there. In one of the Stone Circle research expeditions in 2018, we had about a group of 12 people or so, and we came and explored Adam's Calendar, made some amazing discoveries. And the biggest thing is we went down there and actually discovered the entrance to that gold mine. So we're crossing what Greater Mutwa called the ceremonial path, and as you look to your right, and when we get further up there, you'll see it beautifully. It's clearly a path that runs all the way from there. You can already see it, the pathway there. And that path runs and comes between all these stones and all these rocks and all these stones that are clearly not stones but fossilized body parts. We will walk down this path a little bit, but I'm first going to take you to where the gold mine platform was for the hoist and the cableway. Look at this, look at these claw marks in this rock here. Just spectacular. And when you look at this here, this section here, this is clearly, you know, not a rock. This is anatomical, this is organic, that just turned to stone, the bumps and the valleys and so forth. And then on this side, you've got some very interesting evidence of claw marks and scratch marks of some creatures would come and claw and scratch and eat when it was still soft meat, scratch it away. Now that we know these were body parts, these scratch marks make a lot of sense, like those claw marks over there. Before that, you look at those claw marks and you think, what the hell is that? How can that happen? How can that be? Man, this got beautiful sunshine this afternoon. I'm so glad we came here and we didn't abandon when it was rainy and overcast. So here we have the concrete slab that held the gold mining tower and the hoist, that the cables went down there to the entrance of the gold mine. You can still see the metal screws, the metal rods sticking out there that held it all together. And here you still have the pipes. There's one of them, the pipes that held up the cable that went down the mountain. Okay, I want to show you some beautiful claw marks and teeth marks. I think the sun is in the right place right now to be able to see it. Unfortunately, a tour of Adam's Calendar can take 2 or 3 days if you really want to go into everything in great detail. I could keep you here for a long, long time, because we've made so many discoveries and so many original thoughts and so many new conclusions. So here's the ceremonial path, you can see. Let's go that way a little bit, because here is what's clearly a bone as well, lying over here. As well. And then the erosion here. Mainstream geologists will tell you this is just erosion. No, it's not. This is lots of little claw marks and creatures eating away at whatever it was when it was still soft. There's another beautiful bone right here. Oh, this is the most important one. So this is what is known as the skull, the giant skull, the giant head. Look at this. Look at the eye sockets. Look at the nose coming down, and then this giant skull that comes up here. It looks like those giants with the elongated heads, right? It's so weird. And then on this side we have more claw marks, very distinct and obvious claw marks. And some people might not see that these are claw marks. It takes a little while for it to become obvious. But you can see here. Now, when I'm at Crater Mutwa, if you look at it from that side, you can see the skull effect. So when I told Crater Mutwa, I showed him this picture in my book. I said, this looks just like a giant, weird skull. There's the eyes. Maybe the bottom of it has been disturbed. You know, look, there's the weird nose effect down there. Almost goes to like a weird lip sticking out at the bottom. Man, this is weird. So this is the interesting thing he told me. He said that when they would come along the ceremonial path, which you can clearly see over there now, as the sun sets, you can see it. He said they had to perform ceremonies and rituals every so often when they got to a collection of stones, because these are fossils of giants and ancient creatures. And when they got to this one, they had to urinate on this one, because they had to take ascendancy over the control of the aliens and over the control of the beings that were enslaving humanity. So they had to come and stand here and urinate on this rock. And that fascinated me, because it looks like a skull. And then when Crater Mutwa says something like that, you go, okay, I'm open to all kinds of ideas and suggestions, but this is a good one. This is beautiful. Let's walk a little bit that way just to show you some obvious bones and fossils. And then we're going to continue to the very unexpected discovery of our little sphinx.